Hi, everyone. My name is Colleen, and today we are talking about dental assistants and dental hygienists. So, if you ever wondered what the difference is between dental assistants and dental hygienists, then today's stream is definitely for you. We're going to be discussing a little bit more in depth the differences between these two roles. And hopefully, with that information, you'll be able to make better decisions when it comes to deciding, what you want to pursue regarding your career in the dental industry, right? So, dental assistants and dental hygienists are two of the more popular positions within the dental industry. So, like I said, today we're just going to be doing a deeper dive into the differences in these roles so that you can make the best decision possible for you. Okay. But before we dive too deeply into that, I just want to remind everyone that Princess Dental Staffing is an online dental job board and they have positions available for dental assistants and dental hygienists, also dental receptionists and dentists in a variety of different areas. They've got full-time and part-time, temporary and permanent roles. So if you have some time today, hop on to princessdentalstaffing.com and see what positions they have available in your area. You can also create a profile and get your information in front of hiring managers. And also, if you are a hiring manager or an owner, business owner, practice owner, you can also go to princessdentalstaffing.com and reach out to them directly about posting your position. You can email, call, or even chat. Okay. Also on princessdentalstaffing.com, you can take a look at their blog, which covers a lot of the same topics that we cover in these live streams. Speaking of these live streams, each week Princess Dental Staffing is bringing you a new live stream covering a new topic about your career in the dental industry. So if you don't want to miss out on future streams, be sure to follow our page or subscribe to our channel. If you like the content that we're bringing you, drop us a like. And if you want to be part of the conversation and offer some thoughts or insights, or if you have any questions about the content that we're bringing you or about the dental industry as a whole, be sure to comment below. Okay? All right, so let's talk about the differences. So let's start with a dental assistant, okay? So let's take a look kind of at what a dental assistant is, what they do, and how they fit within an office, okay? So dental assistants, they collaborate very closely with dental hygienists and dentists as well, okay? And it's a very preparatory role, okay? So a lot of their responsibilities surround um, preparing and assisting, okay, with different dental duties. Okay, so this is definitely a role for someone who is hardworking, who is caring, well organized, and has excellent communication and active listening skills because they work a lot. They're very face to face with a lot of patients on a daily basis. Okay, so if that sounds like kind of it fits well with your personality, then maybe being a dental assistant is a better option for you. Okay. Additionally, to be a dental assistant, you have to have great critical thinking skills and the ability to, address issues in a calm and professional manner. Okay. So, again, if this sounds like you, then maybe this is a great choice for you. So, let's talk a little bit about, let's list out some duties of a dental assistant so you can kind of see what a typical day looks like, okay? And these are typical dental assisting duties. They're not exhaustive. It's really going to depend a lot on the different office of the practice where you're hired. That's going to determine what your duties are. But generally, if you become a dental assistant, you can be expected to do things like prepare the treatment rooms for patients for appointments, greet patients, provide information about dental care, and respond to inquiries. Support patients during dental appointments, including placing tools and equipment, utilizing cutting edge dental lab and diagnostic equipment, making and distributing patient reminders for appointments to make sure that they show up, and helping people with insurance billing concerns. So, again, those are sort of like some general duties, but it may be a little bit more or a little less depending on the office where you ultimately end up at. Okay. Okay, so with that kind of in mind, with those sorts of duties in mind, let's talk about some of the educational requirements for dental assistants, okay? So to be a dental assistant, you have to have graduated from an accredited program in dental assisting. Um, You don't necessarily have to have prior education or expertise in healthcare to enroll in this kind of program. Again, it's going to depend largely on the program and also your location, the state that you're in. So when you are, doing your research on accredited dental assisting programs, make sure you see you take a look at the prerequisites. Likely there won't be a lot of them, especially not in, specific education or expertise. But they could. So it just depends. Every program is a little bit different. But, you definitely, when you're doing your research, you definitely want to select a dental assisting program that is accredited by the American Dental Association's Commission on Dental Accreditation, otherwise known as CODA, CODA. Okay, so you want to look for CODA accreditation. Okay. Additionally, the American Dental Association, the ADA, recognizes the DANB certification as the national certification for dental assistants. Okay, so DANB is the Dental Assisting National Board. Okay, so that's generally recognized. The DANB certification is generally recognized as like the national certification for dental assistants. You might not be required to obtain one. Again, it's going to depend a lot on your location. But even if you're not required to obtain one, it is a desirable certification that looks good on your resume and, is attractive to potential employers. Okay, so you may want to consider getting one, whether or not it's actually required. Okay. Something else that you may want to look into is expanded function dental assisting, which is just another, it's more education and also you can get a certification in it as well. And it just, again, it just demonstrates that you are expanding in your role and that you value professional development. Okay. It also comes with a lot of other knowledge and skills that, again, can be attractive to potential employers. Okay. So those are just some of the education requirements. Now let's talk about money, right? Like, so we talked about what dental assistants do and what the education requirements are and who might fit well into a dental assistant role. Let's talk about money, salary, what you can expect. So the Bureau of Labor Statistics says that dental assistants make an average of $37,000 annually nationwide. Now, obviously, that's going to go up or down a little bit depending on your location. Okay. So if you will probably want to do a little bit more research in terms of, what you can expect to be making as a dental assistant in your local area, because it's probably not going to be exactly 37,000. Again, that's an average across the country. Okay. Additionally, according to Princess Dental Staffing, Princess Dental Staffing's dental assistants are averaging $26 an hour, which comes out to a little over $52,500 annually, $52,500, a little bit more than that annually. Okay. And that information is based on not quite 15,000 recently filled jobs, 14,946 to be exact. So that's where that average 26 an hour comes from. And most of those jobs were accepted at an hourly range between 21 an hour and 33 an hour, with a median hourly rate of 26 per hour. Okay. Alrighty. So just a little bit more information there on salary and what you can make, just giving you a little bit more data so that you can make the best decision for you regarding, what your salary requirements might be. Okay. Okay, so that's dental assisting. Let's look at dental hygienists. So, dental hygienists largely focus on preventative oral care and they work under the supervision of a dentist. Okay. So, dental hygienists have high technical and healthcare expertise, and they are very educated in oral health. Okay. They should be passionate about assisting dentists in achieving excellent dental health, have to have exceptional manual dexterity. You're working with a lot of tools in a very small space, so manual dexterity is a must, and you have to stay current on emerging dental technology so that you can keep pace with industry changes. Okay. And additionally, dental hygienist should be, kind, detail oriented, also professional. Again, you are also working with a lot of patients on a daily basis as well. Okay. Dental hygienists may work part-time. They may be employed by a single dental practice or a chain of facilities. It really just kind of depends on the position. Okay. So if any of that kind of appeals to you, again, this might be the better position for you. Okay. As opposed to like a dental assistant. It's really going to depend on what your needs are, what your personality is, and what you value in a position. Okay. All right, so let's talk about some of the typical dental hygienist duties, okay? So, dental hygienists perform initial dental exams on new patients. They take and develop dental x rays. They provide patient education regarding procedures and different treatments. They conduct whole mouth cleanings, assess the patient's oral health, and they note any problems, decay, and any treatment recommended by the dentist. Okay, so again, these are typical duties. It might be a little bit more, it might be a little bit less, depending on where you are hired. Okay, but in general, if you become a dental hygienist, those are some of the duties that you can be expected to complete. Okay. All right, so let's talk about education requirements. So, for a dental hygienist, you must get an associate's degree, so a 2-year degree, or higher from an accredited dental hygiene program. Again, a lot of this is going to be location based. So, do your research and make sure that want to invest that time in the education. In the educational requirements of your location, your state, or your city. Okay. Over time, some dental hygienists will get a bachelor's degree and or a master's degree as well. But again, that really depends on your goals for your career as a dental hygienist. If that's kind of the role that you decide that you want to go into, so you may want to get further education, or you may want to stay at the associate's level. Completely up to you. It depends on what your goals are. Okay. Additionally, dental hygienists have to pass both a written and practical exam after graduation in order to obtain a state license. You do have to have a state license to be a dental hygienist. Okay. So, as you may be seeing here in talking about the different roles between dental assistant and dental hygienist, right? You can see that dental assistants, they don't require as much education, but dental hygienists are, required to be more technical and have more knowledge of oral health processes, procedures, practices, and those sorts of things, because they're providing, they're providing all of these different oral hygiene, treatment options and those sorts of things. Okay, so there's definitely a huge difference here in the education requirements, because there's a difference in the duties, right, and the responsibilities of a dental assistant or a dental hygienist. Okay, both are definitely necessary and crucial to the functioning of a dental office. It really just kind of comes down to what's going to work best for you. Okay. All right. So let's talk salary for dental hygienists. Okay. So BLS.gov, the Bureau of Labor Statistics website, BLS.gov, shows that dental hygienists earn around 73,000 annually. Okay, on average across the United States. Again, it's just going to depend a lot on where you are. So do your research. And according to Princess Dental Staffing, their dental hygienists are averaging $57 per hour. That comes out to a little over 113,000 annually. Okay, and that information is based on a little over 21,600 recently filled jobs. Accepted hourly rates range in those over 21,000 jobs. The accepted hourly range is between $45 an hour and 71 an hour, with a median hourly rate of 55, okay, per hour. Okay. So that, again, just more information on salary so you know what to expect. Okay. All right. So those are kind of the differences between dental assistant and dental hygienist. Again, they are both really, really crucial, and they're great career options. Okay. There's a lot of stability within the dental industry, especially among dental assistants and dental hygienists. And both are really, really necessary. They're just imperative in order for an office or a practice to function. Okay. So again, hopefully we've provided you with a lot of information and a lot to think about, but definitely do do a little bit more research to determine, if you're kind of like on the fence, you're not quite sure which position is going to be better for you. Definitely do your research. A great place to start is princessdentalstaffing.com, checking out their blog where you can see links on things like a little bit more in depth on dental assisting and being a dental hygienist, links and videos to, a day in the life of, and all of those sorts of things to help you make the best decision for you in your dental career. Okay. All right. So thanks for being here with me today, everyone. We will be back next week with a new topic covering your career in the dental industry. But until then, I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a great weekend. Continue to stay safe out there. See you soon.